What if I told you that a small ice cream vendor in Manila would go on to build one of the largest fast food chains in the world? Today, we'll dive into the inspiring story of Tony Tan Caktiong, the man behind Jollibee, a brand that not only conquered the Philippines, but is now spreading its wings across the globe. This is a story of resilience, innovation, and understanding what people truly want. Welcome to Elite Pathways, the place where future billionaires meet. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more incredible stories of global business icons and their journeys to success. Humble beginnings as an ice cream vendor. Tony Tan Caktiong was born in 1953 in Davao City, Philippines, into a family of Chinese immigrants. His family was not wealthy, but they understood the importance of hard work and entrepreneurship. After moving to Manila, his family opened a small restaurant, which exposed Tony to the world of food service from an early age. In 1975, with some savings from his family, Tony decided to venture out on his own. He opened 2 small Magnolia ice cream parlors in Quezon City. While his original idea was to sell ice cream, he quickly realized something important. Filipinos wanted more than just ice cream. Customers were looking for hot meals and snacks. This observation was crucial, as it would shape the future of Tony's business ventures. But Tony didn't stop with just recognizing customer demand. He decided to pivot and offer hot meals like spaghetti, burgers, and fried chicken, which eventually became the core menu of Jollibee. This ability to adapt and shift direction would be a key trait in Tony's success story. The birth of Jollibee. In 1978, after realizing the growing demand for fast food in the Philippines, Tony rebranded his business from an ice cream vendor to a full-fledged fast food chain. This is how Jollibee was born. The name itself was meant to represent a jolly, hard-working bee, symbolizing Tony's vision of a friendly, hard-working brand that brings joy to its customers. Jollibee's strategy was simple but brilliant. It focused on delicious, affordable food that catered specifically to Filipino tastes. This was a crucial move because, at the time, international brands like McDonald's were beginning to enter the Philippine market. But Tony knew that Jollibee had an edge because it offered Filipino-style fast food, with flavors and menu items that resonated with the local market. Jollibee's signature dishes like the Jolly Spaghetti, which has a unique sweet flavor, and Chicken Joy, a crispy fried chicken dish, became instant hits. These offerings weren't just adaptations of Western fast food. They were tailored to the local palate, making Jollibee feel like a homegrown brand that understood Filipinos better than its competitors. By the early 1980s, Jollibee was already outperforming international chains like McDonald's in the Philippines. What was the secret to Tony's success? Customer focus, innovation, and agility. He built a brand that connected deeply with its target audience, overcoming challenges and competing with global giants. Tony Tan Caktiong's journey wasn't without challenges. When McDonald's finally entered the Philippines in 1981, many thought Jollibee wouldn't survive. But instead of feeling threatened, Tony saw this as an opportunity. He knew that McDonald's was a global giant, but he believed that Jollibee's understanding of the local culture and taste gave it an advantage. To compete with McDonald's, Jollibee focused heavily on innovation and quality control. Tony invested in modern kitchen equipment, ensuring that Jollibee could maintain the same standards as its international competitors. He also made sure that Jollibee's service was fast and friendly, creating a welcoming atmosphere in all his stores. But the real game changer was Jollibee's ability to differentiate itself. Instead of copying McDonald's menu, Tony expanded Jollibee's offerings with unique items that catered specifically to Filipinos, such as Palabok Fiesta and Burger Steak. These dishes were not just fast food, they were comfort food that Filipinos grew up with, reimagined for the fast food market. Jollibee didn't just survive the competition, it thrived. And by the mid-1980s, it had already opened dozens of stores across the Philippines. Tony's strategy of focusing on local tastes while maintaining global standards was a winning formula. Expanding globally, Jollibee's rise as a global brand. Tony Tan Caktiong wasn't content with dominating the Philippine market. In the 1990s, he set his sights on the global stage. Jollibee began expanding internationally, targeting areas with large Filipino communities. The first overseas branch opened in Taiwan, and soon after, Jollibee expanded to the United States, the Middle East, Vietnam, and Canada. One of the reasons for Jollibee's global success was its ability to maintain authenticity while also appealing to international markets. Although it catered to Filipinos abroad, Jollibee also attracted locals by introducing them to its unique flavors and dishes. Today, Jollibee operates over 1,300 stores globally, with more locations opening every year. What's even more impressive is that Tony Tan Caktiong didn't just stop at Jollibee. His company, Jollibee Foods Corporation, JFC, acquired other brands such as Greenwich Pizza, Chowking, Red Ribbon, and even global brands like Smashburger and Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. This transformed JFC into a major player in the global food industry, with a diverse portfolio of restaurants. The visionary behind the brand. What makes Tony Tan Caktiong a true visionary is not just his ability to build a business, it's his leadership style and humility. Despite his massive success, Tony remains grounded. He credits much of Jollibee's success to his team and employees, believing that a great leader knows when to listen and when to take bold risks. Tony's story is one of resilience, perseverance, and adaptability. From starting as an ice cream vendor to building a multi-billion peso global fast food empire, Tony never lost sight of his vision to create a brand that brings happiness to people's lives. One of his most famous quotes is, "I never thought of Jollibee as a product. I always thought of it as a service to bring joy to the Filipino people." This customer-centric mindset is at the core of everything Jollibee does, and it's one of the reasons the brand remains beloved by millions. Tony Tan Caktiong's story is proof that with vision, hard work, and the willingness to innovate, even the smallest of ventures can become global giants. From his humble beginnings as an ice cream vendor to leading a global food empire, Tony has redefined the fast food industry, not just in the Philippines, but around the world. If you're inspired by Tony Tan Caktiong's journey and want to learn more about how the world's wealthiest entrepreneurs build their empires, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. Here at Elite Pathways, the place where future billionaires meet, we're here to help you take your first step toward becoming the next visionary billionaire. Stay tuned for more insights into the minds and lifestyles of the world's most successful people.